this is something. This is kind. I mean, this is kind of like a direct disapproval of something that Charles has said before, and it kind of made me lose respect for him pretty soon, pretty pretty quickly. It's like he said some. He like talked down about someone that I was sharing on Twitch, and I think I think he did it solely to like because he knew I held him in high esteem, so he put him down. He put Manly P Hall down to make me feel devalue or like for me to question my own value because it's like I held him in high esteem and I held Manly P Hall in such a high esteem, and I was like streaming me listening to his lectures, you know, trying to see if people wanted to talk about what was being said while playing games on my downtime, which I've done for years before I even had a Twitch, right? So it's like I'm I've been listening to Manly P Hall for a long time, and I've been like paying attention to the commenters on his video and the kinds of people who are listening to what he has to say and feeling like you know they are helped by his lectures. It's like when Charles talked down about him, uh, I kind of stopped listening to him, and I realized that was a mistake because it's like this man, Manly P Hall, has wrote so many books and has recorded himself doing so many lectures that are so much more valuable than what Charles has to say himself that I should have realized immediately how foolish that Charles was because he rambles on and on through years about conspiracies and stuff that is pretty much valueless to anyone. The only value that it has are people who believe in those conspiracies, who are embittered by those conspiracies, and who are just looking for someone to confirm their bitterness, their bias, their desire to see these conspiracies be expressed. Like, meanwhile, someone like Manly P. Hall, who is revered, someone that people love to a greater extent than people love Charles, for him to talk shit about Manly P. Hall is just like really pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. It's like this man has recorded himself for more hours than Charles and is helping people, or at least allowing people to help themselves to come to like more moral more moral truths, more truths about Christ, more truths about religion, more truths about history. The fact that this guy had the nerve, and it's so sad that I actually, believed maybe, oh, Manly P Hall isn't so good, or maybe I should stop paying attention to him. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fact that I believe Charles for saying that makes me an idiot. And the fact that he has the nerve to talk about Manly P Hall not being like valuable or something that people should pay attention to, as opposed to the shit, the straight up trash that he's spewing, all the time. Get real, buddy. Get fucking real. Oh my god. It's so ridiculous and absurd. And for people to believe that, like I believe that, it's just ridiculous. Just like what a loss of credibility. And I'm sure the people that listen to Manly P Hall, um, and then meeting Charles and hearing him say that kind of stuff, they probably agree that it's just crazy for him to put him down or talk shit about him and then put the stuff he puts out. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. Um, I'm still gonna listen to Manly P Hall, and you know, I really think that people should listen to his lectures, and I think people that I'm sure that people who have heard Manly P. Hall from Charles and gave Manly P. Hall a chance, um, whether he's a Freemason or not, it doesn't matter. It's like, what is valuable. Maybe they just are. Uh, they don't care about the value that it could bring, themselves to contemplate or listen to lectures like that. It's the same thing with people who might not listen to philosophical lectures by Michael Segru. Uh, it's like these people think that acquiring knowledge is something that's bad, and it's like it it's not. To acquire knowledge and use it incorrectly is bad. To acquire knowledge and take on the responsibility of the sorrow of being a knowledgeable person is not bad. Especially if you use that knowledge to be a service to people. It's just like all of these things just make me dislike some of the sentiments that have been thrown around from Charles and his community. And I'm here to talk about that and say how ridiculous it actually is, for like some, I don't know, Z-list celebrity, who's talking about spiritual truth, put down and talk shit about someone who's been revered as someone who's talking about spiritual truths in a more sophisticated, a more intelligible, a more well thought out, a more just like a better way. Maybe that's my opinion, but I'm pretty sure that's just the way it is. So that's all I got to say about it.